Hey SSG, just about everybody in group is playing High Life Mystery, Slotostories, and I am no exception. I have been playing it non-stop since yesterday when it was released. I am currently in my second time, so I've already finished the story once. I'm in chapter 2, well, the end of chapter 2, and about to start chapter 3, the second time round. And I'm having a blast with the game. Now, story-wise, let me very quickly just get the story to set you up where we are. So in chapter 1, we're on the yacht. The diamond necklace gets stolen, and Jim and Harry run off in search of that necklace. Now they think it's the magician, Azaleus, and currently in chapter 2, they're chasing down Azaleus. There's lots of running around, lots of interesting questions along the way. For example, one of the questions was, when did Good Bad Cop originate? And the answer would be in the 1970s. Looking in group, we have quite a few members who have actually helped a lot already with the great choices. Now, the great choices are something you really want to chase down. Why? Let's have a look at the pay table to understand that part. Some choices require the great choice. So you need to collect those great choices because they will turn the bottom story panel green for a limited time, which means that the story progression is 2 times faster. You get a chance to win instant coin prizes, and you access exclusive cutscenes. So it really is a way to get to those bonuses faster. There are 2 bonuses in the game currently. I mean, we only have 3 chapters, so 2 bonuses. We have the Precious Gemstone bonus, which I am about to play since I'm finishing chapter 2. And we also have the High Life Spins bonus, which I will get to when I finish chapter 3. Now, you need to pay attention because some choices may send you backwards in the story, and you don't want to go backwards. You want to go forwards, and you want to go faster. You get to play a bonus game at the end of every chapter, and all bonus games are played based on your average bet. Somebody has a little spelling mistake there. I am sure it will be corrected soon. Okay, so this is the Precious Gemstone bonus, which you will see immediately as soon as I get to 100%. There we go. So tell us what you know or I'll call the police. Harry, pass me the phone. Yeah, I'm not going to do voices. We have Jim. Jim is quite attractive. We have Harry, and I bet you he is familiar to everybody. Can you guess what game he's from? So a lot of these characters are from Slotomania games, and Azaleus is also a familiar figure in one of the Slotomania games. Is there a reason you don't want the cops to poking around? Let's see. I mean, I'm reading the story. It's possible I'm still in cable TV. Okay, then you'd better talk and fast before I call one of my contacts. All right, let me just skip a little bit forward there. I do love something in this game. I love the setting of the scene, like this format, the way it is. You know, purple, lots of purple. I'm a big fan of purple. For those of you who know on SSG, Tube, I mention purple often, and I generally like the picture scene, the way it looks, like pops out. It just visually pops out of the screen. So they're off to look for Foxy, and Foxy is the person we get to see in chapter 3. I just finished chapter 2. I am going to play the Precious Gemstone bonus. If I find the diamond, it's times 500 on my average bet. Oh, of course, I'd start off with the yellow, which is awful. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going too well here. No, I don't want yellow. I'm happy if it's red. Maybe I can get the red. Okay, let's see if I can get the big diamond. Of course I got the yellow. It was underneath the heart. All right, I didn't do too great. That's the smallest, but that's what can happen in any bonus game. All right, chapter 3, The Fox Hunt. There are a few things I'd like to mention, and I am going to spin away to get to the point which I think is pretty important. It's interesting, the game sort of, you've got here her, she's got the mobile phone, he's on a landline. It's kind of, I get a feel it's like 80s meets 50s sort of vibe. Sort of mixes up a little bit. Um, all right, let's move it on here. So apparently she knows Foxy. The social climber has had her eyes on my necklace for years, or any other thing that would make her feel like she belonged. Do you know where she lives? She lives in Vegas. On this jump, I'm beginning to believe anything. What do you say, Harry? Want to take a trip to Sin City? Harry is kind of adventurous. So this is where it's kind of important. Remember, if I take the great choices, which I can trade in because I've been collecting great choices, I will have the progress bar that goes faster. And it'll take me faster along in the game. Okay, window or aisle. I'm looking at the cheat sheet at the moment, so aisle, let's stay flexible. You can win. This is where it gets interesting. Tap to open. All right, so these are boosted spins. Boosted spins are paid spins, actually. But what happens during these boosted spins, 60 girls get added. Other times it's a multiplier. So it tells you each time how many spins, so for 20 spins, and how many get added. Okay, but again, remember, it is not free spins, it is paid spins. So if you don't have enough coins, for example, it won't let you take them. You'll have to skip it. If you do have enough coins and if you do have enough gems, I am going to strongly suggest, strongly, you cannot believe how strongly I suggest this because it kind of ensures a nice good win, a nice juicy win. I would add the 10 extra spins or the 20 extra spins or the 15 extra spins. I would add them. Why? Because she, along with Jim, so she's Linda and Jim, they actually are the scatters. So the more of her that are on the reels, along with Jim, the better. So if I get 60 added for 20 spins, I'm going to add 10 more because, like I said, the more of her on the screen, the more likely it is for me to get free spins. And the free spins will be paid out at the average bet. Nearly 90% of the time that I have used gems, I have gotten those free spins and I have won really well. So on an average of 7.5 billion, easily 1 trillion. Trillion plus, not every time. So far, no free spins. I'm hoping that they will appear. You can tell you're still spinning in the boosted spins because the screen does this bright yellow, which is gorgeous, and it really distinguishes the boosted spin from the base game. I really wish I could get those just to prove what I'm saying. But honestly, 90% of the time that I've used gems just to increase those free spins to get more boosted spins, I do get free spins during them because there's more of her on the screen. It is easier for them to appear with more of her on the screen. No free spins this time, pity. I don't have that many left. As soon as the yellow disappeared, that means those boosted spins are over. No? Okay, well, I use the gems. They're done. They didn't bother me that much. I mean, literally 90% of the time I've gotten free spins. So that's the one point that is really, really interesting. Looking for those boosted spins and applying gems to get some extra spins, because the more of her on the screen, the more likely it is to get free spins. Once you get those free spins, that's another story. So those free spins give you various options. So I'm going to try and get some of those free spins to show you. Okay, let's have a look at these spins. So I won 24 free spins, and I can get an option to choose between playing with a ×2 multiplier and keeping my 24 spins, or I can go to 12, which will give me an up to ×4. 9 free spins would give me an up to ×5, and 6 free spins will give me up to ×6, and a minimum of 3 multiplier. So, I mean, you really have to decide where you want to go. You might be one of those who want to play it really safe and just want to play your free spins at ×2, and maybe you can re-trigger, or you want to risk it and get your maximum. And then there's one more possibility. There is, it's probably a little bit down there, free spins with mystery multipliers. You don't know how many free spins you're going to end up with, and you don't know what multiplier you will get. Now, I'm a kind of a risk taker. I like the mystery, but I like also the sure thing. In this case, the ×6, even if it's just 6 free spins, if I can get her to appear on the reels and multiply that win, it could be a decent win. See, it was a ×6 here, not much there in the middle. Maybe I can even get some more free spins, you never know. By the way, the free spins were very elusive this time. It took me a while to get them. I've reached all the way to Foxy, so I'm just about 3/4 of a way through chapter 3. So, well, I've been able to get free spins the whole last 24 hours or so since the game was released. Suddenly, when I was making the video, they decided to disappear on me. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm seeing a lot of yay in group with regards to the game, much less nays. But probably because I'm seeing a lot of nice wins as well. Now, there are a couple of activities in SSG you should participate in. The Who Done It, that is in the announcement section. We also have one of the trivia questions from the game in group, so you might want to participate in those. And also an SSG game, so an SSG Tube game, of course. So I'm going to ask you something very, very simple. Name 2 characters in the story. 2. You can name anyone you want, but also tell me which Slotomania game they can be found in. So Jim is not in a Slotomania game, so we can't use him. But let's say we use Linda. Let's use an example. I'll give the example. Linda is in High Life Diamonds. So that's a Slotomania game you can find her in. Name a character from the story. You can tell me Harry, you can tell me Azelius, you can tell me whoever you want, but also then tell me which Slotomania game this character actually comes from. Where did we originally see those characters? That's it. Have fun. Oh, and I will pick 5 people randomly from the correct answers to win 5 billion coins. So it's an easy game. It's an easy activity. Just watch this video and find out what the question is, and you could win. See you in group.